Hey, and welcome to the short stuff. Josh, Chuck, Jerry, not Dave, but still Dave. Let's go.
Didn't we do a whole episode on mirrors and maybe talk about breaking mirrors?
There's no way we didn't talk about that, but this is definitely an exploded, expanded, really balloony version of that.
Yeah, because we're talking about the idea that if you break a mirror, if you are superstitious, a lot of people would say that brings you 7 years of bad luck. And we're going to dig into why that might be. People have been superstitious ever since there have been people about different things, and way before the mirror. And apparently the Greeks were the first people to sort of just start talking about a reflection, because the story of Narcissus falls in love with his image in the stream and drowns and dies. So because of that, the Greeks are like, maybe seeing yourself isn't such a great thing to do.
No. And that was Narcissus, who had a tattoo, by the way.
That's right.
So, it was bad luck to see your reflection in water. And that was pretty much the only place you could see your reflection if you were an ancient Greek. Because it wasn't until the ancient Romans came along and they said, yeah, we basically believe the same thing, but we're also incredibly vain. So we're going to invent mirrors. And eventually the mirrors that they came up with at the beginning were highly polished metal surfaces. So if you had like an old shield sitting around, don't throw it away. You can upcycle it and do a terrific mirror.
Yeah. Or I guess look at the reflection to see Medusa. If you're a Clash of the Titans, wasn't that a shield?
Yeah.
How would you say the name of the person who looked at their reflection in the water?
Oh, I've always heard it as Narcissus, but I like how you said it. I'm not mocking you at all here, okay?
I didn't think you were.
Okay, good.
I think I might be getting that pronunciation from the song from Indigo Girls.
Did they say Narcissus?
Yeah. I look a lot like Narcissus.
I'm quite sure that at least one or both of them studied Greek mythology at UGA at some point.
Oh, maybe so. And by the way, our good friend Lucy Wainwright just got off of tour with Indigo Girls.
Oh, congratulations, Lucy. That's awesome. I think you told me that.
Yeah, she hit the road with them for a while, and her beautiful little cute daughter was able to go on to a lot of these shows, which is always fun.
That's really cool.
Yeah, little girl on tour. That's what can be more fun than that.
For sure. And to keep everybody grounded, you know?
Yeah, like you Indigo Girls aren't doing all those nasty drugs in front of that girl.
No. They're very well known for trashing hotel rooms, too, and I bet that they did not trash any of them because of Lucy Wainwright Roach's kid.
No, not one TV was thrown over a balcony.
Nope.
Where were we?
We were talking about shields as mirrors. Those were the first mirrors.
That's right. That led to, the idea that gods might observe their souls through these shiny reflective devices.
Mm-hmm.
That means it has import. So to damage something like that to be broken, at first they thought of it as like just disrespectful, and then they said, but also maybe it would anger the gods and they would rain bad luck down upon their heads.
Yeah, and if you believe that the reflection in the mirror, your reflection, is actually you're seeing your soul, if you break a mirror, you're breaking your soul too. And so there's a couple of ways that could bring about misfortune, apparently. One is that your soul couldn't protect your body any longer. And that's why all sorts of bad stuff befalls you for 7 years. And then also, in some traditions, your soul is rather upset at having been broken, and now it's looking for revenge on you. And sometimes it does that in the form of killing one of your loved ones.
Yeah.
It's not what you want. I mean, you already broke your very nice mirror, and now your grandma died? Come on.
Yeah, and the whole 7 years thing came about apparently because the Romans believed that life changes happen in 7-year cycles. So that's where that idea comes from. Or another explanation that I'm not sure about this one, but apparently mirrors, they were pretty expensive early on, and the cost of a mirror would equal 7 years' work from a servant.
I like both of those.
Yeah, maybe both are accurate.
So as far as the English language goes, Chuck, the first time anyone mentions breaking a mirror being bad luck was from 1777, where the author mentions that breaking a mirror is a very unlucky accident because mirrors were part of an ancient kind of divination formerly used by magicians and their superstitious and diabolical operations.
That's right. And because it became a thing in print, it became a thing in British culture. And so all of a sudden people all over the world are not wanting to break their mirrors anymore.
Okay, so let's take a little break, as it were, and come back, try to put everything together by explaining what you can do to mitigate your bad luck if you do break a mirror.
All right. Before we broke, Josh laid down a series of puns about mirror breakage. Apparently, there's some things you can do if you break your mirror. Apparently, one of the things you can do is you got to get rid of those pieces. You don't want to leave a broken mirror lying around. Obviously, it's not a great thing just to have in your house with broken glass. But I think it has more to do with let's just wash ourselves of this and get it out of here as quickly as possible.
Yeah, so this is based on a How Stuff Works article, and I love how they actually are serious about telling you how to throw away a broken mirror.
Yeah,
You
like
dispose
safely.
of the pieces in the trash by wrapping them in paper or placing them in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Because sharp mirror pieces can cut through a plastic bag.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with superstition. That's just good household advice.
That's right. Good old-fashioned How Stuff Works advice.
Another one, this automatically makes it ancient to me, is that you take the mirror pieces and you bury them. And then what makes it even more ancient is that you're better off if you bury them in the light of a full moon.
Creepy.
But it seems to me you'd have to do a little weighing of cost benefit of keeping the mirror pieces around until a full moon.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you broke your mirror on the new moon, then you're keeping these unlucky pieces around for a month.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Nope.
I don't know if the full moon would mitigate that bad luck that you accrued over the month.
Yeah, agreed. I'd just get rid of it unless you were pretty close. With maybe 2 days within a full moon, that's my rule.
I think I would go 2 days max, too.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad we agree on that in case we ever break a mirror together. You can also grind that stuff into powder if you want to.
Take it to a party.
Take it to a party. And then the old throw salt over your shoulder, over your left shoulder is a great way to get rid of any bad luck if you believe in that kind of thing.
Works for everything.
Yeah.
So we're talking mirrors, and mirrors are made from glass, but non-mirrored glass, breaking it actually is used as good luck sometimes, although it can also be bad luck too. Apparently in England, breaking a glass is a death omen.
Yeah.
Which means people would be dropping like flies around me because I break glasses a lot.
Yeah, you and Emily both. Loves to break glass.
Yep.
I think the Greeks, though, it can be a celebratory thing, obviously, at a Greek celebration to ward off evil spirits, or anyone who's ever been to a Jewish wedding, stomping on that wine glass is one of the great traditions.
And then there's other mirror superstitions, too. Like the mirror is just a superstition factory, apparently.
Yeah.
So there are traditions where if somebody passes away, you cover the mirrors in your house with something just to make it so no one can see the reflection. And there's a few reasons to do this. One is the person who's died, their soul is now wandering around until they're buried. And apparently if they see the reflection in the mirror, they get sucked into the mirror and stuck there. And you don't want that to happen to your poor grandma's soul.
No, or your poor grandma's mirror, because apparently that will cause the mirror to tarnish. And maybe even turn into an image of that person who is deceased.
Now, imagine, Chuck, if you broke your mirror, it caused your grandma to die.
Mm-hmm.
You replaced the mirror, and your poor grandma saw herself in that new mirror and is trapped in it. That's a lot of bad luck.
Yeah, and baggage, honestly.
For sure.
That's shrink territory.
Yeah. Because also grandma always just told you weren't doing anything right.
Yeah, that's right. Other people thought that demons could escape through the mirror, like go from the non-living world into the living. And so covering a mirror if someone passes, like there's a lot of mirror covering happening in these situations.
For sure. There's also some marriage stuff too. In Edwardian Britain, which took place in the first decade of the 20th century, if you wanted to know what your future husband was going to be like, or if you'd be married at all, you could sit down in front of a mirror with some candlelight. And if you saw your husband show up in the mirror, all good. If a grim specter appeared,
Ooh.
you would die before you got married.
Yeah.
That doesn't necessarily mean that you die at 20 or something like that. It just means that you might die an old, unmarried person.
Yeah, that's right. But with marriage, it could also be a good thing because apparently this superstition, after you get married and you say, I do, if you look into a mirror and the short time after that, you will be uniting your soul. And it creates apparently an alternate universe where the two souls can live forever together.
Very sweet.
Yeah. What's sweeter?
I don't know. There's not much sweeter.
Yeah.
So I guess this Halloween season, we would say go out, kiss your mirror, and take very good care of it. Don't you think that's good advice?
That's right. Or just cover that thing up if you don't want to take your chances.
Yeah. And of course, obviously, that means that the spooky short stuff is out.
Stuff You Should Know is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite shows.